What's up, guys? Shurafa King here, and I'm finally back after taking such a long break with a new career mode series. On FIFA 16, I'm starting off a career mode with AC Milan. Um, why AC Milan specifically? Because I was thinking about how they used to be good a while back, and I was like, why not bring back the glory days, back when they had Thiago Silva, Ibrahimovic, and even actually further back. So at first, I decided to take on the challenge of bringing them back to Europe. For the first season, of course, you guys know they did not qualify for Champions League, so there won't be any Champions League football for the first season. But that's still an advantage. I will still be looking to improve the squad over the first year. Right here, I start off looking at this goalkeeper called Karzinis, I believe. Di Natale and De Sanctis, I'm not interested, but Karzinis I am interested in. 29, because I am thinking about replacing Diego Lopez. I think Diego Lopez is 32, 33, and he's getting on with age, so I do not plan really on keeping him. So maybe we could do a straight swap deal for that. First things first, I look at the money. I see I have a lot of money to actually work with. I go into the contracts. I offer contracts to all the players that are missing. Alex, Montalivo, um, just trying to avoid losing them by the middle of the season. Let's just put it that way. Looking at the squad now, I decide that I do not want to play a 4-3-3 with AC Milan, since they lack wingers really. They have more of central left mids, right mids. So I decided to play a deep 4-4-2, the 4-4-2 holding with the two defensive mids. Um, Now my plan is at first is to buy a new striker actually, because Balotelli just won't cut it, and Luis Adriano Niang, that's good, but I want one more striker that actually will make a difference. And Balotelli I won't be playing much since he's already on loan and he's going back to Liverpool by the end of the season. I don't really want to play Balotelli that much. Um, Now looking at the squad, I think the best or the area that needs most improvement. I mean, right now, and even before I go into that, um, I'm looking at my squad now. I realize that I have Donnarumma, Gianluigi Donnarumma. He's 16 years old and he's an exciting prospect. So I'm actually gonna work on training him, maybe getting him up to a 79 by the end of the season. Um, that shouldn't be the problem. But now my vision for the squad was that I'm going to look to improve my right mid. I'm looking to replace Honda to get a faster right mid, because usually right mids for me, I usually play with pacey right mids in order to help in crossing, passing, dribbling, all that. I plan on improving the attack force. I need a partner up with Carlos Bacca. Luis Adriano, I'm not a big fan. Right there, you just saw Montalivo refuse the contract, so I guess I will be looking to sell him off, since he is not. I have a lot of midfielders, guys. I have Kushka, Montalivo, Poli, Bertolacci. I have so many midfielders, and I still plan on buying more midfielders, so Montalivo would actually be a nice bonus cash boost. But we go into our first friendly game in this tournament, and we do take a 2-2 draw against Athletic Bilbao. Um, could have been a better score, let's just put it there. But transfer offer, we do get, for starters, we get a final scouting report um, on the goalkeeper. And we get one of my scouts brings back this Mario Rui left back, and I thought about it, and I'm like, I might want to replace Antonelli and keep De Chilio, since he can play both on the right and the left, as my backup. But I do get a transfer offer here for Jeremy Menez and from Wolfsburg, and I say 32 million, and that should be good enough for them. Um, and you'll see later on what actually happens with that deal. I do not plan on selling, or I don't really plan on selling Mendes straight away. But he is a he will get me a decent amount of money, and he is not exactly the young player. He's an injury prone, which I don't like. And right there, we got a 2-1 win against Tiguana, um, for our second friendly game. So now Mario Rui, he's 76 rated, he's 24, and he has 12 months left on his contract. So at first I was thought about offering Antonelli, but apparently Antonelli just moved. So I decided to just offer straight up cash, 5 million. That's 500,000 less than what he's worth. And as for the goalkeeper, I will try again. I offer 2 million and Lopez. Um, we'll see how that goes in a minute. But then I get another transfer offer from Mendes, and this time from Roma. And Wolfsburg come back saying they won't pay that much. They'll pay 24.5 million. So I I counter offered in both cases. Transfer offer accepted. Now we're just offering the contract for Karzinis. Um, and I'll be honest with you guys, I would have preferred a better keeper, but he could do for a first year goalkeeper maybe. Um, Now looking at the scouting reports that came back, I'm not really interested in a lot of the players that came. Um, I maybe just Nikolai Sanson. I was actually interested, but then I thought about it after I scouted him, and Sharawi will be back by the end of the season, so I will want to actually play a Sharawi more than Sanson. I do prefer Sharawi more than Sanson. 4-star skills, faster, and I believe he's also younger. As for Mario Rui, I'm offering him a contract. Now the transfer offer was accepted, and I'm still in training. And as you could see, Donnarumma went up to 74 rated already, and this is just his second or third training session. Roma come back with an offer less. I decrease a bit the counter offer, but still 30 million for a 28-year-old striker who's 81 rated. I'm guessing that should be decent enough for me. But straight away, I'm looking to get a new right mid, and I go into the Portuguese league. I look for Salvio and I look for Carlos Main and Gelson Martins. These three right mids I am interested in, and I do look to swap Honda out with one of them, or maybe potentially just buy one of them and keep Honda as a backup right mid. At first, before selling, since Montelivo does want to leave, I offered Montelivo for Sanson, and I waited to see what's gonna happen. Wolfsburg are still trying to get Menez, but for the next game now we play Zenit. Still put up my second team. We won 1-1 on penalties. We won 4-3 on penalties after drawing 1-1. So that puts us into the final of this friendly cup. And I'm still offering the goalkeeper the contract. Still trying to see what's going on. Roma did decide to match that offer of 30 million, and so did Wolfsburg actually. But since Roma matched it first, I will be receiving only 30 million from Menez. Um, Now I do offer the goalkeeper yet another contract. I just want him to be an option there, guys. Honestly, I need an option. I'm gonna be playing Donnarumma, and we lost 3-0 in the final. Very disappointing game. I mean, I expected better from Milan. Now I offer Mario Rui another contract since he did reject. But there we go. We sold Menez, and now we have the option to get this goalkeeper. But I'm gonna stall it for now because I might not exactly be needing him. But then I decide to buy Alexandre Pato from Chelsea. I want to bring back the legend to AC Milan. That's my aim. That's my goal. Looking at the scouting report once again, not many players I'm interested, but here we see the three right midfielders that I want. 75 rated, two of them, and Salvio is 79 rated. But I'm looking to get Gelson Martins as he is an exciting prospect. He's younger than all of them, and he has the best physical stats and technical stats. But for Pato, the 15 million was accepted by Chelsea, and we do end up offering him a contract now. Offering still for Mario Rui. Uh, Transfer offer we get for Diego Lopez. I decide that fine, okay, I will be selling him off because I do have Abiati, and there is another goalkeeper who is out on loan who I will have by the end of next season. So I will have three keepers, that is for sure. Um, Now we see Benfica rejected my offer because they accepted an offer for someone else. Pato, I'm offering him a contract, but transfer offer accepted. We're also offering contract for Gelson Martins. We see a contract offer accepted there for Mario Rui, and I just decide, okay, I'm taking Mario Rui. For the goalkeeper, we decide to stall still, um, and you'll see why in a minute. But for now, we'll see that my players, we do accept Diego Lopez's his transfer offer from Palermo. So we will be selling on Diego Lopez and not swapping him. But we do pick up Pato. And I was trying to decide which one of the two I should get, either Gelson Martins or Carlos Main. But in the end, I decided to buy them both and maybe sell on Honda. That is my plan. Um, and we sold Diego Lopez yet again. Transfer offer, we get one from Montelivo, and I'm going to sell him off because since he rejected my contract, he's 30 years old. I'm not going to be using him much realistically. I have the likes of Kevin Prince Boateng, Kushka, Poli, Bertolacci, Jose Mauri. I don't really plan on using him, but I do here get an offer for Kevin Prince Boateng. But I'm just going to cut the chit chat and get to the most important part. I do not end up selling Kevin Prince Boateng. They do not want to match the deal, and honestly, I wasn't really planning on it, so I did keep putting a higher and higher counter offer until they were uninterested. But we're gonna be going into our first game today, in the TIM Cup against Lanciano. Should be an easy 3 points. They're a Serie B team. I don't think I know any of their players. So yeah, in this game, our debuts made by Alexander Pato, Gelson Martins, and I think that's it, and Mario Rui. That's right, Mario Rui. Okay, and we begin this off in a very strong fashion. Kushka passes to Mario Rui to Bonaventura, and Bonaventura whips that ball in, and Baka almost finds the back of the net in the first 2 minutes of the game. Very, very, very dangerous chance, and I really like this AC Milan team. It had a good feel to it from the beginning, and here Pato steals the ball off the defender, a big mistake by them. Passes it off to Gelson Martins, and we find the back of the net in only 15 minutes. Gelson Martins scores on his debut, and Pato assists. And I have to say, guys, throughout this game, Pato was unbelievable. Like, it was genuinely the best idea I ever had to actually buy this man. He's very skillful. He has the 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot. He's young, he's fast, he's very good at shooting. And in this game, Donnarumma, I have to say, had pulled off some great saves. Like, he showed for the first few saves, he just showed that he has good positioning, good handling. But you'll get to see later on. But look at this chance. Pato was sent through, but just wide off the bar. Um, I do plan on still bringing in more players to improve the squad, but overall, for a first feel, I like this squad. And Pato takes another shot, saved by the goalkeeper though. Great job, and Baka here taken out in the midfield, but I decide here to play it very quickly, try and build something off this. Bonaventura through on goal, passes it off to the big man, Alexander Pato. Pato strikes it, but blocked by the defender very, very well, and it is going to be a corner. Um, Sadly, from the corner, nothing much was produced. We whip it in. Good header that was made by, not sure who that is. I think that is Romagnoli. And then it just ends at 1-0 in halftime. So for the first half, I was very happy with their performance. No real danger came from Lanciano. Just a couple of easy shots for Donnarumma. But now I decide to make a substitute. I take out I take out Gelson Martins for Carlos Main and Jose Mauri for Alberto Bertolacci. Um, and that is actually the two changes I made. That is what I plan on winning the game with. Bertolacci is more of a defensive player, and Carlos Main. I just thought maybe, and just to give him his debut, I decided to play him. But straight off the bat, we see Lanciano playing an amazing game, and yeah, well, they scored actually with their first real good chance on goal. They end up finding the head of Basinovic, and he hits it off the post into the back of the net. Nothing Donnarumma could do there. But I decided to sub out Baka. He wasn't doing much for me this game, and bring on Mbaye Niang. Mbaye Niang is a very entertaining player to play with, I have to say. He is fast, he is strong, he's tall, he's perfect. And now Pato was sent through on goal, took the strike, but easily saved straight into the hands of their goalkeeper. But here we go. Bonaventura starts off the attack, passes off to Mario Rui. Mario to Rui to Mbaye Niang, and the super sub strikes today as he scores his first goal of the season, but the second goal for us to give us a lead in the 81st minute of the game. I have to say, guys, for a game that should have been an easy walk in the park, this was a very, very tough game. This was really a very tough game. Like, I did not expect a TIM Cup game against Lanciano, and I wasn't even playing a second team. I was playing my first team. I did not expect them to be that tough, but we do end up getting a win. 2-1 win. It wasn't the most convincing win, but I like the way the team performed, I have to say. Hopefully by the next episode, I do plan on changing Pato's number back to number 7. I just realized that as we were centering. I will be playing around a bit with the numbers, giving everyone back their normal numbers. But after this game, I decided, okay, defense-wise, okay, I do not want Mexis, I do not want Alex, I don't want Sutata. The only player I actually want is, what's his name, Romagnoli. So I decided to go search for a center-back. First thing I thought about is Marquinhos, the player that basically Thiago Silva's heir. Basically, he is someone I'm very interested in signing. And along with Marquinhos, I also want to buy Umtiti, the Olympic Lyon defender. Two great defenders, and I do plan on offering. I make two separate offers for them. Hopefully, I can pick them up, and they will strengthen my defense. But that is going to be it for now. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching the first episode. I hope you're gonna enjoy this series.